Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about commonly made mistakes when spending AC because it's really easy to waste your AC on something only to make a mistake to realize that you actually just threw away money at Sega, which really sucks. But before we jump into that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to talk about is, of course, the AC shop. The AC shop is very straightforward. As for premium, I made an entire video about it yesterday talking about if premium is worth it or not. And the TLDR of it is pretty much depends on what you want, but for the average player, probably not until the December 15 update, okay? The next thing I want to talk about are consumables or items that give you a buff for a short period of time. So for example, the N drop rate plus 50%, the EXP earn plus 10%, the half-scape dolls over here, or just regular scape dolls actually, not even half-scape dolls, as well as all of these extended storages. Personally, I don't think any of these are worth it simply because they don't last forever. They're not permanent. However, AC costs you real money, so you really shouldn't be, wasting your real money on things that only last for a short period of time. And on top of that, for the rare drop rate plus 50% specifically, this costs 800 AC. That is $8. With 700 AC, you can buy the personal shop use for 30 days. I would rather get this and you would make more money than having the rare drop rate plus 50% for 1 hour. Because this lasts 30 days and you can just sell stuff on the market. You're definitely going to make more money just buying this versus buying the 50% rare drop rate, okay? Now for all of the extended storage, why do I say it is not worth it? Simply because you can buy extended storage 1 if you really need the space. You can buy extended storage 1 for 90 days for 240 star gems, and it gives you 500 item slots, okay? So 240 star gems equates to 240 AC, which is $2.40. While if we look over here for extended storage 2 for 90 days, this costs 1,200 AC, which is $12. And again, it's the same thing. It gives you 500 slots in your extended storage. So if you really need extended storage because you've simply just got so many items, simply go to the SG shop and buy extended storage 90 days over here for the extra 500 slots and just spend the 240 star gems. You're going to be saving yourself a ton of AC. Another thing I want to point out, which I actually find super funny, is the N drop rate plus 50% 24-hour version. So this gives you 24 hours. This only costs 600 star gems, which is basically 600 AC or $6. While if you were to buy the 1 hour version, you have to pay 800 AC. So you're paying more with AC and you're only getting 1 hour versus if you paid with star gems, you get 24 hours and you pay $2 less for it. So I have no idea how the pricing scheme on these work, but if you really want that N rare drop rate plus 50%, just buy it with star gems. It's 24 hours and just go farm like crazy. Keep in mind that both of these duration will decrease while logged out, alright? So it's not 24 hours of in-game time, it's from the moment you consume it, there's a 24-hour ticker and it starts ticking down regardless if you're logged in or not. And it's the same with the super overpriced rare drop rate plus 50% for 1 hour. Now for the Scape Dolls, this is a no-brainer. Please do not buy these. The game literally showers you with half-scape dolls. I have 51 half-scape dolls which do the exact same as the regular Scape Dolls, except it just restores your HP to half when you revive instead of full. But I mean, who cares, right? You're literally just using it to revive yourself. So don't waste your money on these regular Scape Dolls. So now we come to the items that are actually worth it. First of all, personal shop use 30 days. Definitely worth it if you want to use the shop. Only costs you $7, will give you 30 days of personal shop use. So for 30 days, you have access to the marketplace, you can sell items, everything is super good, and it's only $7. This is 100% worth it. You're saving $6 a month if you buy the shop pass instead of the premium set for 30 days. But of course, if you buy the 90 days premium, then you're only saving $4 every single month. Next is inventory plus 10, so you can increase your inventory from 100 slots all the way up to 200 slots. That is the limit. So if you wanted to increase your inventory slots to 200, it will cost you 3,300 AC over here. Keep in mind that this is bound to your character. It does not give you 200 slots for all of your characters on your account, only gives it to the one singular character that you purchased this on, okay? Next up is the sub palette ticket. It unlocks books 3 to 6. Personally, I don't think this is worth it. I don't see any use case for this, but I mean, you can use it if you want, but I don't. And last but not least, of course, we get the character storage expansion plus 50, and you can increase your character storage from 300 all the way up to 1000. So that covers the AC shop itself. However, there are a lot more use cases for AC. For example, transferring ships as well as purchasing extra character slots. So let me show you that now. So you can see here that we are currently on ship 2, and these are my 2 characters because I do have 1 character on ship 1. So if I wanted to create another character, you're going to see here that I will need to spend AC. You will need to spend 500 AC in order to purchase another character slot, and you can create up to 30 characters across all ships. So as a free-to-play player, you have 3 character slots for the entire account. So in my case, I have 2 characters on ship 2, 1 character on ship 1. So that's a total of 3. That's why if I wanted to create another character on ship 2, I need to pay the AC because it's going to be my 4th character. However, something that is super important over here is the additional character creation permit you have purchased will be lost if you delete the character. So what does this mean? This means from your 4th character and onwards, all the way up to your 30th character, if you delete any of those, you lose that character slot. So this 500 AC that you paid to get that character slot will poof, it's gone, it disappears. You're gonna need to spend another 500 AC to repurchase that character slot. So if you decide to purchase the 4th character slot or above, make sure that you do not delete that character under any circumstances, because you're gonna have to repay the 500 AC again in order to get that character slot back. Alright, now for my free-to-play friends, don't worry, our 3 original character slots, we can delete them as many times as we want, and we will always retain 3 character slots, okay? So let's say I don't want this gunner anymore because maybe I want to make a character on ship 3 or ship 4. I can simply delete this character by going here and delete character. And once this character is deleted, I can go to ship 3 and create another one without spending 500 AC because the entire account will still retain 3 character slots, okay? So just keep that in mind, it's very important. I don't want you guys to make a bunch of characters, delete it, and be like, Sega, what happened? Where are my character slots? Because they warned you, but I know the wording is a little bit funky, so just don't make that mistake. You don't want to waste your 500 AC. Now the next thing I want to talk about is ship transferring. So again, you can see here that this character is on ship 2. So you click on her, you go to settings, and you go to application for ship transfer during scheduled maintenance. Click on this and you can transfer your character to ship 1, ship 2, ship 3, ship 4, whatever ship you want. So let's say, for example, I want to transfer to ship 3. It says over here 700 AC will be consumed upon ship transfer. So when I click yes, it will not consume 700 AC immediately. So you need to make sure that during the scheduled maintenance that your account has 700 AC or more before they will actually transfer your character, even though you've registered for the ship transfer, okay? It's not gonna subtract the 700 immediately once I press yes. It's just gonna hold it there and be like, okay, this guy's applied for the transfer. We're not gonna deduct the AC until we physically transfer the character over. So if you don't have the AC, they're not gonna transfer your character. Now on top of this, there are a lot of restrictions and a lot of things that do not transfer over. You can see here there is a bunch of transfer conditions. For example, if you're Alliance captain, there must at least be 1 character remaining behind on the original ship. Another thing is the character must not be the group leader of a group chat, and there's a bunch of other requirements over here, so make sure that you read all the transfer conditions. And here are the things that will transfer. All right, here's an entire list of things that will transfer, and here's an entire list of things that will not transfer. Okay, so I will leave a link to that article in the description below because it's super important to understand, okay, I want to transfer to another ship, what exactly can I take with me? Because just this little snippet telling me that I can bring my inventory isn't really sufficient. It doesn't tell me enough of, you know, can I bring my Meseta? Can I bring my Star Gem, my AC, all that stuff? The TLDR for that is yes, your Meseta, Star Gems, AC, all that stuff will transfer over as long as the Meseta's on that character that you're transferring over. That's the TLDR for Meseta. And everything on your character's inventory will also transfer over, but everything in your storage will not transfer over. So hopefully that answers like 90% of your questions. However, there's a lot of fine details which I really recommend you guys to read the article first because it really explains it super easily. These are things that transfer, boom, entire list. Here are things that do not transfer, boom, entire list. Okay? Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!
Can I say except you're welcome for the year?